In this lesson, we'll examine how you construct a parallel line to a given line. So you could take any line, A, B, you put that line in using a straight edge, and then the question is, how do you create a second line which is going to be parallel using only your compass and a straight edge? So in this case, we're going to take our compass and we're going to put our compass on point A, and it could be any point on the line. We'll open up our compass a bit, and we're going to draw a arc using our compass. Now every point on the arc is going to be a distance from A to the arc, which is the radius of the circle that is created. If we went all the way around, we can plainly see that this is going to be a circle. However, it's not necessary to draw a circle all the way every time. If I then take my compass and I move it slightly over, and I draw another arc, and in this case I'm going to draw my arc down so it crosses, and I'm going to label this point point C. We find that every point on circle A is going to be a distance, let's call this distance R, a distance R from point A to the outside of the circle. Every point on C is going to be a distance R from the center of the circle C to the line on the to the circumference of the circle. Therefore, this point where this crosses, and I'm just going to draw that in, that point is actually going to be, it would create a isosceles triangle where, and let's label this point D, where AD and CD are the exact same length. We also find that point AC would be the same length, so we've actually created a equilateral triangle. However, for the purposes of this session, let's just continue on. I will take my compass again, and I'll create another arc starting at this point here. So if I create the arc, and I've created another point here, and let's label these points just to prevent any confusion. We'll label this point E, and we can label this point F. What you label the points really doesn't matter. However, when we talk about the circle that's created, if I had extended this, we would call this the circle centered at point C, the circle centered at point F, and the intersection of these two circles is going to be E. I could continue these on and create even more circles, but in the end, all I need to create any line is 2 points. So I have a point here at E, and I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger, and a point here at D. Using my line tool, or by hand you'd use a straight edge, I can extend this point out, and you'll notice the point crosses, which creates a parallel line. And if I were to take this over, if we wanted to test, we could put our compass once again on the point here, and we can create another arc, and not surprisingly, boom, our arc goes right through this point here, and we could label that point G. So let's put point G in there. So we can see clearly that that line D, E is parallel to line AC, which is what we started with, which was our ultimate goal. Now, when we're writing these, we used 2 parallel lines in order to indicate that they're parallel, and when we're drawing them, we put 2 arrows on them to indicate these 2 lines are parallel. The neat part about this process is if you've extended this, we've actually created two sets of parallel lines where we could also join these two lines, in which case this line would also be parallel. So if I label this H, and I'm only going to put 2 points on, and I, we can say that DE is parallel to AC, but that's also parallel to HI. Therefore, DE is parallel to HI. So we've actually created three sets of parallel lines. And basically, that's how you do it. There's more than one way, but this is one simple way. It creates a nice pattern. Thank you for watching.